For a couple of weekends this June, Annalise and I took our little Caretta teardrop camper to Lake Brockman Tourist Park. The park is under 2 hours drive south-southeast of Perth and 10 minutes north of the town of Harvey. It's situated at the edge of the Dwellingup State Forest in a valley of the Darling Scarp. When you arrive at the campground, you must first visit the cafe to check in and get your passcode to the boom gate that leads towards the campgrounds. Staff were excellent and very helpful, and the cafe is well stocked with everything from firewood to fishing tackle. For guests arriving after hours, pack-ups were left in the after hours drop box. On arrival, we were surprised how empty the site was. Even on the first weekend of the school holidays, there was only a couple of other sites taken, and they were spread thinly enough so we weren't in each other's pockets. The park has powered and unpowered sites available, and has a designated area for tents only. The powered sites were in high demand and were fully booked when we made our reservations the week before we arrived. We chose an unpowered site, named after the Millers Timber and Trading Company, which had a timber mill near to the park in the early 20th century. I must say the long drop toilets here were the cleanest I've seen at any campsite. You could eat your dinner off them if you really wanted to. Each area has its own camp kitchen with preparation surfaces and gas barbecues for public use. Once the camp was set up, I got busy splitting the firewood, which you can buy in the cafe for $20 for quite a sizable bag. As the sun was over the yard arm, I got into the beer. I had a couple of decent Kiwi beers on this trip. The first was a mid-strength pale called E.T. from Tuatara Brewery, and Hot Wired, the second, a nice 7.3 IPA from the 8 Wired Brewing Company. Meanwhile, Annalise was busy doing Moroccan lamb in the camp oven and preparing some Moroccan taters. As the sun began to set, we started to wonder what had happened to our friends Mal and Callan, who should have arrived hours ago. Annalise, although being partly sighted, spotted Mal's distinctive yellow Jeep drive right past our campsite, so I tried to call them on the UHF radio. Way past our site, and they've gone into the next lot. So they're going to have to turn around now, aren't they? Come back. After we'd settled in for the night and Callum broke out the marshmallows, which Mel's rotty Malachi was particularly fond of, we chatted late into the evening, and as everyone slunk off to bed, I did what I usually do: finish the beers and watch the fire go out to the sounds of the forest. Next morning, I was woken to the best sound in the world: bacon. Bacon sizzling away in the pan. A few coffees, a bacon and egg sanger, that's all you need to set you up for the day. Later we took a drive out for a loop of the dam. It's unsealed tracks all the way round, and it looks like there are a few challenging tracks up into the forest. Licensed vehicles only though, as the campsite will turn you away if you turn up towing quads, crossers or buggies. That afternoon, Annalise tried a hand at making her first sweet damper, a mix of self-raising flour and milk. threw in a handful of marshmallows and chopped chips, and then threw the whole lot into the camp oven. Damper on the go, we settled down to relax, and of course Annalise enjoyed a cider. An hour or so later and the damper was ready to try.
That's the marshmallow.
Oh, is it?
Want a piece?
Yeah.
Marshmallow, that is.
Not bad at all for a first effort. Could have done with a bit of custard and it would have been perfect.
That's nice.
The peace and quiet at this campsite was well received and we had a great time. We'll definitely be back to Lake Brockman Tourist Park. It's well recommended. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.